Hey everybody, welcome back. Meet Murphy here. I'm going to recap episode 1. We got into some trouble, ran away from some piggies, ran away from some bandits, tried to get the bandits to kill the piggies. That worked. But we did get lucky with our loner friends. They are on the guys in their little threesome camp. They killed a hunter for us. We got some guns out of that deal, and after selling some stuff, looks like we ended up with a backpack as well. So, off to a strong start for episode 2. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Okay, alright. Okay. Slow start. Okay. But, hey, we've got a backpack. So, we can carry a bunch more out. All our asses to the finish line. Pretty much need to do everything, so let's just work on some meat since I have a gun now. But we have a gun and we have a bag. Far side. Okay, good enough. On semi-automatic for this. Need that. Got an optic. It's slow to move, but manageable. What are we shooting? Just PS rounds. Hunting for rabbits and so forth. Could be anywhere. Oh, okie. Strong start. Make sure we just try to get just one at a time here. More damage in a scope, I do believe. Holy fuck. Pigs are dangerous, man. That bastard. Alright, so that was a gross waste of ammo. Rat friends go. Pig guys. Now there were 3. God damn it, fucking motherfucking pigs. Got to check. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, so we're 4 of 7 survived. That's pretty garbage. We are on day 2. Oh. See if we get over to here and check out Igor and try to out from there. Yeah, these weightless guns and gears, that's ridiculous. Friends! Aw, don't stop playing, buddy. Meat. Useful. Don't need a ton of that stuff. Smells okay. For meds, I guess I'll take it, but it's not worth much, and I don't use the med station typically. These are just too prevalent. Same with food. I probably won't build a kitchen unless I really get stuck on finding pasta for whatever reason. Oops, not making that mistake again. See? Okay. Alright. Things are looking up. Bandits. Eat it. Die. Really good. Need your meat right now, though, not your pelts. This is unconfirmed, my personal speculation, but I think shooting unsuppressed. Still jerk. Come on. I think shooting unsuppressed draws hunters, but that may not be the case. I don't know for sure. It just seems that way, or it seemed that way in the demo. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take all these furs. That's whatever. Shit. Same angle. Damn. Can't miss. Jerk. Pretty sure that was an AK-74 though, so we're shooting the same caliber. Good. Bleed meds. Any regular meds? No. So that's weightless. Ooh, that's for a quest. It. Alright, well, that's what they're for, huh? Rounds. Info left. It's the end of my PM. Okay, that went well. So who knows if it was coincidence or what, but we unsuppressed and then I fight 2 hunters. We'll see. Keep that. 32%. After we can remod some more stuff. Actually, I'll do that anyway. So we can get out of here. Big stock here. Still need a buttload. Still need a bunch. Okay. Need meds, more. We can get 12 meat by the time we get to Igor. Frenzy bastard. A little more ammo still. I'd love to take these. Get them out of the way, but the quest is down the road a little bit. Yeah, to finish that thought, those tusks, I guess, will be the first to ditch. So I'll need wolf and pelts, I think, before I can turn those in even. And obviously the rabbit fur and all the meat as well, so we'll get there. Anti-radiation stuff. 239. Getting close here. Need scrap stuff to build the recycler before, maybe before I get to that tusk turn. You can throw with G, you can throw little bolts. Figure that just in case, so you can find your way through path. Find a path through anomalies. Okay, 9. Igor just wants 10. Let's hope another rabbit pops out. Taking it slow and steady with no armor. It's pretty tough to just run and gun. Hollow point, I like that. Wings? Oof, I want that. But a little heavy. I need heavy. Maybe we can eat something. I would like to make sandwiches because you get 2 out of one of these. They're the same hunger fix, I do believe. What can I toss reasonably? 8. We barely have a pound worth of charcoal or whatever. Kilogram rather. Metric here in Russia and whatever. Alright, these greens. Alright, Igor, we're coming. Like a bandit to me. Love to, but progress is also pretty cool. Bandit area probably. Need a hammer. Water sandwich. Maybe gets us into green. Can walk. Wait. Was ambushed once in the demo. A hunter made his way into his front yard area. Jaded. What's up, dude? Can't so. These are great before you can repair your own stuff, but it's a minimum durability of 60. And nearly all the guns you'll find will be in the 30s, at least in the early game. So it takes 15,000 rubles to buy the big kit, and the big kit only repairs to plus 35%. So if you find a gun that is under 25%, it takes more than one of the major repair kits to fix it, which makes the gun cost over 30,000 plus any of these to get it up to 100. So at that point, it's worth just buying a new weapon, because I think a new AK-74 is like 26k or something. So I'll take it because hopefully it will be useful, but a couple of these is like the limit. 2 of those maybe to get your gun into a functioning order is maybe the limit for price effectiveness, efficacy. The right word. Alright, getting out of here live. That's cool. While we're on this screen, you have to build these as well as assign a location, and then once you build it, you can use the module that you get in your inventory. Typically, I leave at least one of these open just so I can consider, but I will put in all but my last one just so I can kind of show you guys what I learned, at least what affects my playstyle in the demo. So you click here to install it. So I build the scavenger. I will build the ammo producer. I feel like that's I feel like that's pretty important. Just the more of those green books, the gunsmithing books, or whatever they call them, that you get, the better ammo you can build. And at 5, you can build literally all the ammo in the game, and it's pretty affordable because this also gives you scrap ammo once you've got it crafted. You get it once a day. It resets with the traders at 7 o'clock in the morning. He gives you items at 7 o'clock in the morning as well. You can check that once a day. I definitely will be building the workshop to repair my own gear, because then the price point to repair a completely busted weapon is not really much of an issue. You just have to have scrap weapon parts and such. So those 3 are a must, I feel like. The recycler, the sooner you can build this, the better, because everything you scrap gives you that much more. And I think it's only like, I don't know, maybe 15%, maybe less. But you know, every gun you take apart, you get an extra 5 maybe or so, 4 or 5 scrap weapon parts. I will also build the forge. Typically it gives you scrap materials, I think. Yeah, that one gives you scrap materials every day, unless they changed it. I kind of wish it would give you all kinds of scrap stuff, but turns out once you have the scavenger and the ammo thing, you don't really need much more. But weapon parts do come from the scavenger. They do not come from the forge. At least they did not in the demo. So that's my go-to. And then my last one, it depends on what I need. You can always uninstall these. So if you're here and you uninstall it and have it built, and you've built the module and it's actually installed, in your hideout, it's in one of your locations, you will have to build that again. You get nothing back from these materials to rebuild that a second time. So keep that in mind. Doing this costs nothing. It's just for organization and to tell the game where you have the thing. But if you have it built and you've built the module, if you have it installed rather, and you've done all that, and you uninstall it, it will give you nothing in return, and you'll have to rebuild it with completely 100% materials again. So anyway, I don't see the infirmary being hugely necessary. It's nice. You get, I think, 10 health. You go from 75 to 85. It's nice in the early game. You can take another hit or two. Meh. Meh. There's plenty of places to sleep. Once you unlock the greens, you can go sleep just right up top, the next little area over our hideout section here. Skills level up fast. They kind of do anyway. Maybe that will be better in the actual release if they slow down skill progression, but it seems pretty quick already. Kitchen, excuse me, doesn't seem super effective or necessary. I used it once to build pasta and then I uninstalled it, but it's just because I went like 10 raids without finding any. There's tons of food. Once you get stable, you will bring home plenty of food, I have found. I've never used this one. I don't run a ton. Maybe I will learn to run more in the maps. I haven't found a need for that yet. This one you can't build yet. This one did not seem necessary, especially when the scavenger's crafted. You get scrap food every day, almost without fail. I've never not had scrap food come from the scavenger. So really the only thing in my mind that is worth it is the shooting range. You get more weapon damage, which will stack with things like the sniper skill once you get to that point from shooting. When you hit 10 on any of these, you can pick a second. Um, we'll get to that when we get there. And these you hit 5, and you can pick another upgrade from them as well. These first 4 level up by doing the things. Fitness is running and stuff. Style is selling. Maybe buying, but I think just selling. Shooting, pretty self-explanatory. Charisma, maybe. Oh no. Okay, so style is from looting. Charisma is from selling. Medicine, gunsmithing, cooking only from the books. So the pink book for medicine, and use them whenever you find them. Even if you die in a raid, if you used it, you keep that level. I hope I don't eat my words, but that's how it was in the demo. Gunsmith, super important, lets you build ammo once you have the ammo station. And cooking, I found I played the demo a fair amount, more than I should have, a bunch of hours. Anyway, I found a countable number of cooking books. I never got 5, ever. Medicine and gunsmithing, I've definitely gotten. I think I maxed out the medicine second tier, so I found at least 10 medicine books. And gunsmithing, I always get the gunsmithing books from any task that offers it. It's because ammo is so important to build. And I have maxed that out as well. And the second tier is really interesting. I'm curious how it functions with a negative. So what it does is gives you extra bonus from mods on your weaponry, if that's the perk you take or whatever you want to call it, that tier. I don't know if it reduces or also increases negative components of a mod. So what I mean by that, if you don't recognize, it's like, say the scope has -5 ergo. I don't know if that is modified for better or worse with that second tier. Anyway, 7, it'll get dark sooner than later. Let's just finish what we're doing here and remod the guns. That. Jack it, all point. Oh, that's 760. Wait. What? Not what I meant, I suppose. Okay. Oh, the ammo stacks. Okay, great. Great. It didn't use the stack when you pulled it out of a weapon. Now it goes back in the stack. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to mod that one. We're going to put the stuff we found from the other one. Gun. Take the scope. And take the mag. And I'm going to take the stock. I think that's better. And we're going to mod the 32%. That stock is 18.8, and this is better. Grip is the same. Barrel can be replaced on the 74, not the 74U, which is awesome because this one has better handguards and stuff, and you can get a long barrel for it as well. Better magazine, the optic on it. And then we'll take that little part, scrap it, because it's worth it. That's only worth 40. We'll scrap that too, and scrap that too. And now I would be scrapping the firearms themselves, but we're not there yet. We need the money, so pull the parts off, scrap the little pieces, and sell the rest. The handguard has to come off before the barrel, if you weren't aware. So scrap. This is the fastest way to stack stuff, is just throw it on the ground. A couple more parts coming off of the other one. Even with the handguard off, you can't take the barrel off the 74U. So that is what we've got. Scrap the last of that. This will keep those. As long as we have room, we're gonna keep stuff even for future quests. Salt and pepper, forks, all that crap. I haven't seen a use for these because I don't build the med stuff. These, I do need the scrap ammo, so I'm gonna min-max a little bit. Bear with me. I think these are not, we can scrap. So 2 for 1, or 3 for 2. So that's pretty straightforward. We're gonna min-max these down to 3s. 2 per stack. Oh, my math's off. I'm just doing stuff in my head for the min-max. I don't know if it's that important, really. Because you do, I mean, you'll get a bunch. It's just nice to have it early game when you need to build your, well, everything. Those are all 3s. What do you get from a 5? Okay. 5 gives you 3. It gives you 2. 2 gives you 1. And that's 995, so we'll sell that. Sell that. Just in case. And we'll stash this stuff. Look, we don't care about that. One of those. We'll scrap that for meds. SP5 is for the equipment part 1 or 2. I don't remember which it is. I'll still keep for smoking pills, battery, I don't care about. Light bulb, I do. Oops. Don't want to do anything with that. I haven't found a use for that either. Okay, we're looking good. We'll get some bread later and make sandwiches for that. That is quest. I'll use it if I need it. Radiation. They're worth a lot. I'm gonna just sell it. Coffee, I need a couple for the this little fella. And you can track these items so that they all glow if you aren't struggling to remember what you need to pick up. You can track it for everything. A lot overlaps, some does not. But I'm very far away. Once I start getting a bunch of extra water and extra pasta, because there's a cooking quest that comes up, or what's cooking, I think it's called, that you need pasta, one of those. Anyway, and a Tetris. So I'm very far from that, so I'm not going to clutter up my view and just track everything, because that's kind of silly at this point. Okay, let's sell some stuff. And we're making a little bit more money. You can buy meat if you're struggling to finish up that. I think you need 12 for that chicks, or the chick, that's Tarkov. Yeah, you need 12 for the doctor. So if you're really struggling and can't find it, they're just not very worth it. Maybe with cooking down the road, I don't know. I haven't played with that part very well, or very much. They're very expensive for what you get. It's 23 for 400. You can spend 250 for 18. That's better, in my opinion. Even the cooking with cooked meat, you can make that sandwich with meat, but it takes 2 pieces of bread, I do believe, and a meat, and that's just not worth it. You get 2 things that give you 16, but you're spending 2 things that give you 10 and subtract 3, and you're using 2 things that give you 23. So it's just a sacrifice, and you don't get any experience for crafting food. So I don't see a point to a lot of this, actually. And some of these are good, 32 and 15, and as your cooking skill goes up, you get better bonuses, but that's expensive. 2 pieces of raw meat, which is fine in the end game. One of these at 13.10, and a bottle of water at 20. So that's substantially more expensive than just using what you find. I mean, using this and this is, let's see, 30 thirst and 13 hunger. So switches the stats, but not worth it. Doesn't seem worth it. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Okay, it's night. Let's go to sleep. Oh, can't sleep there yet. I forgot. Sorry, dude. Try to get close to 7 or so. 10 hours. Seems to be after 8 now. I'll start for the day. Have doing it. Probably be buying those rotten breads too. Yeah, I'm gonna. They're super cheap. They're like 2-digit numbers. They're very affordable. Yeah, 90 for all 3. So every 2 days you can make 3 breads. Not that that's like huge, but you know, it adds up and you have to turn in a lot of bread. And it's useful. You can build sandwiches and whatnot. Dash that. It's like 60, it's 60. I'm gonna take that milk and drink it too. Oops. To get me in the green. So now we're back to hunting for meat. Buy some rounds though. 545, buy the right stuff. It's a hollow point because we're hunting animals and they are unarmored. Plenty light enough, almost 9 probably. Take a trip. Sweet. Okay, alright, that's manageable. Stick it in semi-auto still. Ooh, a green base, perhaps? Or just roll? Need cigarettes for... Oh, Jesus, okay. Quest. That was me. Just to control. Hey, yeah, dance around in there, I'll loot you. Okay. The crazy wolves in the start. Hopefully we can find a few more, even a bunny, anything. Not going up there, I don't want to aggro the whole group. Scout. Who we need to just be wary of. Garbage. Garbage. That's not funny. Just taking it slow. Lots of ammo, that's lovely. Stack the things that will. Hunter. What's up, old dude? It gives you a fair amount of scrap material, but just so heavy. Oof. That's a hard find sometimes, so we'll keep that. We won't need it. And this is task related, so I'm gonna hang on to it for now. But it is heavy. We'll push down. Whack. Good, good. I haven't seen a use for that yet, so I'm gonna leave it. It's pretty heavy. Oof. Could be green. Could be bandits. It's bandits. So, PS rounds. We got that guy with the SKS first. Go. I keep them grouped up. Don't have to hunt so far. Bunch of wolves, but I need their kills. Come on. I'm shooting at that. Where do those rounds come from? Scary. Get out here. One more. Should be the task though, at least. This last guy's hurt. I lied. He's not hurt. Shiesty shotgun. Awesome. Pretty sure there's only 4. I should probably clear before I do any of this. SSKS. Ooh, that already. Buy those corners off. Okay, so now we have to make some decisions. These are super cheap scrap, but they are heavy. That's cheap scrap. That's really heavy. Once you hit level 2, you can buy the purple stim from the doctor, and you can buy 3 a day, and they're only 1,000 each. Super worth it. Because they up your loadout. 6. They up your loadout, or your weight capacity rather, by 20 kilos for a couple minutes. Amazing. I need that. I know I'm fat and slow, checking for pain tank. Nails also get really heavy, but pondering. Looted that, right? Haven't looted him yet. I need the money. If close enough to the extract, then they just crawl. Guns. God, they're worth a lot. Look at all that ammo too. Fuck. 5. Good. Can I walk with that? No. Hey, not even close. Step up until I can't anymore. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and speed through this end here and wrap this episode up. A decent amount of progression. Pretty successful run. A couple of raids there. So we're looking good. We've got some tasks underway. We've got some ammo. We're looking pretty strong. Working towards the armor, and we're gonna keep pushing. I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry for the disparity in the audio. I will continue to learn as we go here. My editing hopefully will come up here as well as my recording. I think I finally got the settings done, but that's I'm 18 hours ahead of this, so it'll be a while before we really see the differences. Anyway, I appreciate everybody sticking around. Thanks to AirWingMarine for the music being provided. I'm digging it. He's got a lot of DMCA free stuff. Pretty awesome. Check him out if you're curious. Anyway, I appreciate everybody, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.